In this video, I'm going to share my favorite way to multiply your sales this fourth quarter. It pains me that so few people take full advantage of this, and it's one of the things I think I am known for in this space. It is related to my complementary approach to making money online, which is another way of saying, hey, the work you've already done, you should be getting more money out of that work. The fact that you already did it means the hard part is over. You just need to sell your products in more places, make it easier for customers to find you. So I'm going to share how I would go about doing that with you in this video. Let's get started. The primary takeaway from this video is you need to take your designs. We're talking about print on demand here. Take your designs, make them available on more products and more marketplaces, especially your winners, okay? When you have designs that are actually making sales, you have data that you should leverage and try to squeeze as much profits as possible out of them. It is a business, okay? The first marketplace you need to prioritize is Amazon. The primary two ways I would recommend doing this is Amazon Merch and Amazon Seller Central. Yes, you want to sell on both. By the way, you can also sell FBA print on demand products. Of course, that's kind of a oxymoron that it can be FBA where you have to create the products and send them into Amazon's warehouse and print on demand. But what you can do is take your best sellers, purchase them ahead of time, send them in for FBA. This works great with products like coffee mugs, by the way, because you don't have to stock, all these different sizes and colors of a product like a t-shirt. And they sell like crazy in the fourth quarter, guys. I know people who make a ton of money doing that. I've done it myself in years past. Amazon, according to SimilarWeb, is the 12th website, number 12th ranked in the world, and gets 2.3 billion visits a month in the month of September. That's not even counting the fact that in the fourth quarter, in October with Prime Day, in September or in November, December with, the holiday sales rush, those numbers are even higher. So obviously you don't need to be convinced as of the importance of selling on Amazon, but I know a lot of people prioritize selling on Etsy and overlook Amazon for whatever reason. And again, if you take advantage of Amazon Merch and Amazon Seller Central, to me, that's like six-figure profit potential every year. We haven't even let Etsy enter the equation yet, okay? So, and I'm saying that from experience, you know what I mean? I published income reports my first 5 years of my print-on-demand journey. Those are on my YouTube channel on a playlist and on my blog. I can link to them in the description. Next up, speaking of Etsy, you should be selling on Etsy. I want to make a distinction though. When you sell on Etsy, you need to go above and beyond with things like creating really nice thumbnails that speak to your niche and the customer that is shopping in that niche for every niche that you enter, right? That's extra work. I'm not saying that Etsy is a bad thing or that you should shy away from this extra work. I'm saying that this extra work must be acknowledged and you must do it if you're going to be serious about succeeding on Etsy. So that's not something you have to worry about when you sell on Amazon. That's why I want to make the distinction. When you sell on Amazon Merch, you can't even customize your thumbnail. You don't even have the option. When you sell on Seller Central, you have the option, but it's really not necessary. You can use the flat mockups from Printful, Printify, etc. Whoever you're using to fulfill your products, you can use the flat standard mockups because Amazon has to have a white background. So with Etsy, yes, you need to go a little bit more above and beyond. You need to tag your products, leverage all 13 tags. Your titles are longer on Etsy, 140 characters, and you want to leverage all of those things. It's not a knock on Etsy. It's just more work, which is why I'm like, damn, all these people try so hard to succeed on Etsy and skip the easy money. To me, it's easy on Amazon. So I'd say prioritize Amazon with 2.3 billion visits last month. Leverage that traffic and also make your products available on Etsy. It seems so simple, but a lot of you aren't doing it. And I want to challenge you to do it. Hopefully it makes sense why it's so important, right? You've already done the work. You did the research and created the designs. Now just duplicate your uploads to both platforms. According to SimilarWeb, last month, Etsy got 454 million visits. Actually, as far as I know, from when I check SimilarWeb statistics, it looks like it's going up. That's, always a good thing, right? Increased traffic. So Etsy, it would be my number 2, all right, if we're taking notes here. 2023, if you sign up, it'll help you get your first sale. And down there, you'll find a link to my print on demand Facebook group. I hope you'll join the community. Next up, Walmart. Now, prior to really the turn of the year, 2022, 2023, the turn of the year into 2023, I didn't know of a way to sell print on demand on Walmart that was feasible for me in terms of I need it to be not a ton of effort unless that effort is justified with profits to match. I already talked to you about why I think Amazon's top priority, and that's my experience too if you look at my income reports. Walmart, with the Printify integration, could not be easier. All right, I publicly told you guys that I was selling on Walmart this year, that I was excited to see what was possible. I published a tutorial back in probably like February or March. It's on my YouTube channel. I also cover it in more depth, of course, in my full print on demand course, which is linked in the description. Walmart's working pretty nicely, guys. I'm averaging about a sale a day right now, which, I mean, that may not be that impressive, but let's be real here. I'm 10 months in from nothing, from inception, 10 months, a sale a day? That's not bad at all, right? Like, you guys already know if you watch my videos, if you subscribe, that I think in terms of dollars per day. So if I can generate, let's just say maybe $7, $8 profit per day on average right now, where am I going to be a year from now on Walmart, right? And a year from then, if I just keep pushing my products to Walmart with automated fulfillment by Printify, which has great fulfillment prices as well, leaving really healthy profit margins. Like when I say $7, $8 profit per sale, that's conservative. You know what I mean? It's most likely a little bit higher than that, but it depends on the product type, etc. So Walmart, guys, don't sleep on that. You need to be on Walmart. You've already done the work. It's so simple. And I use the default mockups. I'm not going out of my way to spend more time on these listings. I'm simply making them available for sale using the work I've already done. And I mean, I'm making time for this while doing daily YouTube content, you know what I mean? While supporting my course members and doing my private community multiple live streams a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can do it with this much on my plate, I know you guys can do it. Printify is simple. You duplicate the previous product you uploaded, delete the previous design, upload the new one, and title it, right? Just do the minimum to start. And if you get listings that start making regular sales, double down on those. Like, then go in and optimize the listing if you want to, but start with just scratch the surface. Do enough to make sales. Anyways, Walmart.com's traffic, according to SimilarWeb, last month, 368.7 million visits. Sizable audience to sell print on demand, apparel products too, right? And of course you can sell more than just apparel, but I love to start with just uploading some of my popular like t-shirt, sweatshirt designs, etc. Next up, eBay. Don't sleep on eBay. Check out their statistics. 667.6 million visits last month. More than Etsy, more than Walmart. But eBay also is, I would say, notoriously probably harder to really make a dent in terms of just selling generic evergreen print on demand. Like, I reserve eBay for my best sellers only. eBay is also a little bit more restrictive with regards to what we can sell, how many products we can sell. They have two types of ways to limit you. Basically, it's like they do the math on like your number of products, which is like if you upload a shirt in one color in 6 sizes, it's going to do 1 times 6 times the price that you charge. So it's weird. They do it by like price cap and they do it by unit cap. So it's like, it's easy to, okay, long-winded way of saying it's easy to max out the number of products you can sell on eBay. So I try to be very selective. Okay. And when I upload, if it's a shirt, I might offer it in one color. If it's a hat, I might offer it in one color. If it's a mug, same thing. All right. Just a quick tip there on eBay. Of course, it's covered in depth in my course. I've been selling on eBay since 2008. eBay has a really interesting way of the way they run ads, by the way. You can actually bid a percentage of the sale of whatever you're selling, and you only pay if it sells. Just want to throw that in there, guys. All the nuance to each one of these platforms, if you're wondering why I plug the fact that I have a course for them, it's because all the nuance that you need to know is covered, right? So take it from somebody who's been successful for years selling on these platforms, minus, of course, Walmart, right? But we all learn together. Minus that, but I'm still learning and covering everything in there. It's all covered in my print on demand course linked in the description. Now's the best time of year to join and get the most out of it. Just saying, you don't need the course to succeed. I'm telling you what you need to do right now, but how long is it going to take you to figure out how to get started and get going? That's the question you have to ask yourself. I don't have the answers. I just wanted to let you know that I'll walk you through it. I'll handhold you through every single step. Now, after the big 4, Amazon, Etsy, Walmart, eBay, those are my big 4 personally. And you see the traffic to match, right? I'm not just saying this, like there's traffic to support it. There's a bunch of smaller marketplaces. I call them tier 3 markets that you should also be selling on, because you can use upload automation to sell on those markets. Meaning you queue up a spreadsheet. Oh no, he said spreadsheet, it's scary. It's not that scary if you're in my course, because I walk you through exactly how to go about building out the spreadsheets, and I give you my spreadsheet template to download. So one click, download it, and then follow, a 5-minute video tutorial. And then all of a sudden you don't need to manually upload. You can literally hit all these platforms and not have to manually upload to them, which would take all day. Let's be real. And I don't think it's justified. It's not the best usage of your time. It's one thing to say, hey guys, you can make money selling on Zazzle. It's another to say, but is that the best way to spend your time in terms of optimizing for the most money earned as a function of the time invested? That's where I go. I speak to that. We're on that level. You know what I mean? It's not just, hey, here's a way to make some money. It's, no, let's make as much money as possible. Right? You're trying to get out of your day job, probably, I'm going to guess. That's the most reasonable way to do it. Sell on the tier 3 marketplaces, guys. There are ways to automate your uploads. That's really what I wanted to cover in this video. I get passionate about it because, I started this journey in 2017 for me. That's when I started. I started FBA and Amazon merch at the same time. Then I realized, oh, I can take my merch uploads, sell them on Seller Central, sell them on Etsy, sell them on eBay, sell them on Walmart, sell them on Redbubble, sell them on all these additional platforms that, again, we can automate uploads to. If this is resonating with you, regardless of if you want to join my course, I would highly recommend going for it. Now is the best time to buckle down. Now is the best time to say, you know what, this Saturday, I'm not going out. The entire day is dedicated to my business, because I always have an excuse of why I was going to get started, but then something else happened. Now's that time. Buckle down, get it done, no excuses, and see how much better you'll be in the future for what you did today. All right, that's my challenge to you guys. Again, my full print on demand course linked in the description, and I do a private community where I host multiple weekly live streams. Great way to work directly with me, get in touch, and a lot of resources in there as well. That is also linked down there with a promo code. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you appreciated this video. If you did, please drop a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.